Hello and welcome to another episode of Match Analysis. This time around, we're going to be taking a look at GFuel's event that they put on recently, and that is going to be a Mortal Kombat event. Now, this was single elimination, but featured some of the absolute top-tier talent here. NinjaKilla himself making an appearance on this one, a player that we haven't seen kind of making the rounds in some of the other online circuits, right? Like, I don't believe that we've seen him on, like, Outworld Television. We haven't seen NinjaKilla playing in Champions of the Realm. Haven't seen him in Armani Viz's Battlegrounds or Echo's Defenders of the Realm. All of these events that have been happening, I did commentary for Frosty Faustings. No sign of NinjaKilla here or there. But here, in this GFuel event, he was able to come out and make a showing. Now, typically, NinjaKilla is known for his Liu Kang, but here today, he's going to be rocking the Fujin. So we're going to go ahead and be hopping into this matchup. First things first, so let's break down our variations. We've got NinjaKilla with Fujin. He's got Skywalker and Arsenal. We were talking about in the previous episode with Hayate, how Skywalker and Arsenal just end up complementing each other so well. It's got great mobility. It's got great combo utility. It's got a lot of what Fujin wants to really facilitate his game plan. So the two of those abilities you will see quite commonly. However, instead of Hayate's Wind Push, we've got the Warp Needle. So no armor break, but he's going to have access to some pretty heavy damage on the restand capability. It's going to give him some plus frames to harass with that backdraft. So some interesting tools here coming out from NinjaKilla. And this is, I think, a little bit more of the classic Fujin build. Now, from Tweedy, we have a classic Geras build here. This has got the Quicksand. It's a great armor break, a tool that allows him to get in. He's got the Bed of Spikes for combo potential. So Geras has basically two builds. It's like Sand Simulacrum and Sand Choke. So this Bed of Spikes, that's the Sand Choke, the combo extender. The Sand Simulacrum builds will go for command grabs and plus frames and use the Simulacrum for launchers. This is going to be no command grabs, but we'll use the Bed of Spikes for launchers, which, I don't know, there's different camps on that. The players obviously have their reasons for doing it. I don't know which one is better, either or. I would think command grabs is a little bit more utility, but the Sand Choke does allow maybe for some bigger damage numbers, and is a lot more, in order to use the Sand Simulacrum for a launcher, it takes a little bit more setup, and the Bed of Spikes, you can just go into it on hits. So that might be part of the reason. Then he's also got the Shifting Sands, one of the more interesting moves in the whole game. It alters your opponent's mobility. They get sucked into the sand. I have seen Sub-Zero slide in place. It was hilarious. This is a really, really cool move. Interesting to see how it's going to work. Now, granted, it's sand, it's on the ground. Fujin is flying all over the place, so he might actually be a character that can completely avoid it. We shall see. Shifting Sands may not end up being a big part of the game here, but we'll see. Another thing to note, though, with Geras, what else do you put on here? He's got the Sand Pillar. I think that's the only other thing that you could maybe make a case for, because he can't put the Sand Clone. And, like, stepping it back, maybe. The other ones are too many slots, so not tons of options for Geras. But let's go ahead and hop into the action here. Now, the other thing to note here, this was a single elimination bracket, so this might be first to 4 or something weird. I don't know what it is. I think the grand finals at minimum was first to 5, but I don't know if top 8 was all like that. So I'm not sure. This might end up going more matches than normal. We'll see. Interesting use of the short hop 2 from Fujin here. Fujin's short hop 2 is slower than his other moves. Oh man, this is going to be awful because this is not on YouTube. All right. This is, well, whatever. Next time, I will make sure that I get these videos on YouTube when I match and analyze them. I have a way of getting around this, but every time I pause it, it's going to have this big pause button in the middle. Yuck! I will be pausing it less. I'm sorry. Also, I can't go back 5 seconds. It goes back 10 seconds at a time. So here's the Sand Choke combos, though. An immediate breakaway. So breakaway stops the damage short, and Tweedy was not looking to go for big damage. He was just going for, standing 4 into another Sand Choke. Still was going to be mid-30s. Still good numbers, but not going to be too crazy. And just look at this. NinjaKilla is just moving all over the place. His wave dashes are on point, and he's pressing buttons, and he's pushing them at all these ranges that, it's hard for Tweedy to even know, can I swing? Is NinjaKilla going to keep on moving around, or is it time for him to start pushing buttons? And when do I push? Here's a big uppercut to get underneath the throw attempt, and no defensive meter to stop it means that NinjaKilla is able to get some big damage off of that, and he gets a side switch here. So this combo also ends up being a side switch. Short hop throw comes out, uppercut crushing blow to punish it, and he goes for a full combo that ends up with a side switch as well. Really smart play. 385 here on the board. No follow-up, but Tweedy right now running out of health. Now, he does have a fatal blow, so if he finds any kind of opening at all, just like that, what a play by Tweedy. Flawless block launcher. I believe NinjaKilla broke away as well. So he gets the flawless block launcher. NinjaKilla doesn't want it to be over. He goes for a breakaway. He spent it, but the Dyson vacuum gets everything off the floor too. There is no way. It doesn't matter how low to the ground you are getting hit by this fatal blow. Armor break, resetting the damage, which means in this particular case it's actually maybe better because up 2 from Gears and from every character has a lot of combo scaling on it. When you hit somebody with an up 2, if you go into fatal blow right after, it doesn't do a ton of damage. It still might have been enough to kill because of how low NinjaKilla's health was. He only had like 310 health left tops, so it still may have been enough to kill no matter what. But the scaling being reset by a breakaway means it's almost guaranteed to be enough here. This final punch going to bring it 35% almost. So big dumb numbers here from Tweedy to secure game 1. But by the skin of his teeth. By the skin of his teeth. NinjaKilla was in control for a lot of that, and Tweedy had to spend some resources to do it. He can't get away with that again, so he's going to need to make some adjustments if he wants to claim another round. Tweedy tries to get in. Body Splash finds its mark. No defensive meter this time around either, so Tweedy is going to get the full damage here, and he's going to cash out a double meter combo here. So the last time we saw NinjaKilla go for a breakaway, and he went for a breakaway, but Tweedy just went for standing 4 into sand choke again. Like, he was just doing a 1-bar combo, not looking to spend a lot of resources. But once he sees that NinjaKilla doesn't have the meter to get out of it, that's when Tweedy is willing to empty the bank. Both bars are spent, and he's able to break 40%. No problem either. 40% easily. And if the breakaway showed up later on, would have been worse for NinjaKilla, because that is a armor breaking move at the end. There's those plus frames. Goes for the sweep. Oh, tries to catch him. There's that warp needle on block. It is punishable, but you do have to worry about the Amplify. The Amplify has a flawless block to it, so there's some mix-up to it. So you will see players get away with just raw warp needle because their opponent is waiting for an Amplify that never comes. Look at this movement here. And, like, all of that movement right there, all of this movement, Tweedy is just sitting here. Tweedy is a statue through all of that. Do you see that? Tweedy just is sitting there. He's not doing anything. It is 27 seconds on the clock. NinjaKilla dances around for a solid 4 to 5 seconds straight before Tweedy pushes anything. Now, when Tweedy pushes something, NinjaKilla kills him. Go figure. 32 even. And there we go. Coming out with the backdraft into that. Amplify, no flawless block on it. Even the top tier players missing the timing on it. Don't feel bad about it if you miss it up too. I mess it up all the time. But even here at the highest level, it happens. Happens to the best of us. Truly. Yo, what's going on, Baker? So far, so good. Having a good day. Hope you're having a good day as well. Ooh, catches him with a jump kick. And straight into the slide. Warp needle. Nicely done. NinjaKilla has a solid life lead. Look at that conversion there. Tweedy jumps here. And NinjaKilla's got a solid anti-air. Does he use standing 4? Yeah. He uses standing 4 as an anti-air. And the launch of standing 4 is quite good. And he just goes into full combo off of it. It's a restand on top of it if you finish the string. Awesome stuff. Alright, baits the wake-up attack. Doesn't try to finish him. And right now, NinjaKilla on the brink of taking him out. Warp Needle and the chip out. The last hit ended up doing it. Defensive meter gone as NinjaKilla claims game number 1. Now, if Tweedy would have flawless blocked that, when you flawless block so the way that Warp Needle works is the Amplify, he swings the sword hits, and then there's a second hit of wind. And if you flawless block it, the wind hit doesn't come out, and that's what makes it punishable, is that it doesn't lock you into further block stun, so you don't need to do a flawless block attack, you can just punish from there. So Tweedy, if he would have timed that, he could have absolutely killed. Granted, he might not have been able to survive it even with a flawless block. The reduced chip still might not have been enough to save him, but unfortunately unable to do so here. So NinjaKilla claims game 1, and Tweedy's going to stick it out variation-wise. Melina is gone, no character swaps, it's still Gears time, and it's still going to be the standard build. And it's not the same exact thing, but this is similar to Infinite Warden and what Tweedy had been playing all along, even before we got customs. So familiar territory here for Tweedy character-wise. Alright, low slide gets in there. Lots of use of that lunging knee from Tweedy as well. It's a really solid mid, so I'm not surprised to see it. I think what's a little is I don't see it from other Gears players quite as often. Here's a throw to follow up. Some of the coolest throw animations in the game as well. He throws you up and then time rewinds to catch you. That's so tight. Ooh, caught him. Warp Needle comes out, breakaway to stop the damage, but now no defensive meter left, so he's going to need to be careful. Tweedy's defense is so strong, though, and you see he's not really committing to over movement. That's how you deal with Body Splash, ladies and gentlemen. Body Splash is annoying, one of the hardest things to anti-air because it feels like its hitbox is active way before you can hurt them, but you flawless block it and you blow it up, and that's exactly what NinjaKilla does. Misses the combo, unfortunately, so Tweedy will catch him with a throw, but that is how you deal with Body Splash. Okay. Big combo here from NinjaKilla, and it's 291 into a restand. So he has to respect the mids afterward.
Really good plays coming out both these players, and I'm loving this match because, you know, Tweedy is kind of going toe-to-toe with NinjaKilla.
All right, caught him.
Match we saw could have been any man's game. Went down
pushing toward the corner. Oh, jumps over that down 4. Tweedy has the 6-frame pokes. Wow, that is a heartbreaker. So here, Tweedy goes for back 2-2 into quicksand, and that's his armor break. This should have broken his armor, which would have crushed. But because of the timing that NinjaKilla did it at or whatever, he actually ends up safe. That is, in some ways, the bad part about Gears' armor break. Gears' armor break is a low that is as low as it gets. Like, it is the ground itself. So if you're not near the ground, you can break away and still get away with it. So that is unfortunate. He at least is able to get his opponent off the defensive meter, but, I mean, that could have been a big dumb 32% chop to the neck that he is not going to be able to cash in on. Body splash. Pressure from the big fist. Ooh, another flawless block from NinjaKilla. Jumping at Ninja is so sketchy to do. His reactions are so godlike. Tries to anti-air. NinjaKilla forces the breakaway. And you see, NinjaKilla just read this. NinjaKilla knew that you were going to break away. He gets this launcher right here. And the thing is Tweedy doesn't have breakaway. This is how in tune with the resources NinjaKilla is. NinjaKilla didn't check at the start of the combo hitting and be like, oh, he doesn't have breakaway, I can do my combo. No, he knew by the time I launch him, he is going to get breakaway. So he just lets him out. Lets him delay as well. Doesn't swing until he sees Tweedy start to move. Now Tweedy has a fatal blow available, and he could do this, and he is going to connect with the fatal blow. This should give the round over to Gears here on this one. Yeah, absolutely. Look at that damage, 46%. That's the thing you got to do, though. If you have fatal blow, you just got to hang in there. Weather the storm. If your opponent's beating the shit out of you, you just need a pixel left to turn the tide. Ooh, whiffed throw. Punish as well from NinjaKilla. Tweedy's meter not there to stop it. Restand to be 24%. And now just keeping that Warp Needle on. Even with the flawless block there, that how far away he was, no punish happening. Side switch combos as well. So smart from NinjaKilla. Yo, what's going on, Toasty? Now, NinjaKilla has no breakaway because he's playing Skywalker, so he's got to use the defensive meter to zip-zop around with the Skywalker stance. Or, not, maybe stance is the wrong word for it, but you know what I mean, the runner on the air. Does cost defensive resource. He has meter now, but, I mean, this is just grounded stuff. Okay, NinjaKilla gets the opening. Breakaway, of course, gonna come out. Tweedy, no Fatal Blow left to turn it around, though. And look at this damage. Dude, did he get all 3 hits of the tornado as well? Like, the expert use of these combo moves to know that it's going to get him to the other side. He knows right where he needs to be to follow it up. And it is just a quick and clean 29% for NinjaKilla to take a 2-0 lead here. Yeah, this just happened last night, Toasty. This happened last night. This was the GFuel event that they were running all weekend. It was a single limb thing, but NinjaKilla, it's the first event that we've seen NinjaKilla in for a while, so I saw his name in the bracket, definitely wanted to analyze some of his gameplay, and does not disappoint. Like, he is almost robotic. It is insane. His reactions, his execution, an absolute treat. This player is one of the best, without a doubt. And hasn't really been competing lately, but when he does come out of hiding, making some big waves in the brackets. So here we go. Game number 3. Now, as I said earlier, I don't know if these are first to 3 sets. It's a single limb bracket, so they may be first to 5. I don't know what the scoring actually is here because it's not double elimination. They don't have any other chances on the other side of the loser's bracket because there is no loser's bracket. So I don't know exactly how this works. Oh, whiffs the throw. Big body splash punish. See what Tweedy can do, and he's going to cash out all the numbers here. So both bars of meter spent, and he's going to go for some pretty hefty damage. 39% is not bad. Dude, Tweedy had the roll patrol. He did. He makes the read right here that Ninja's going to roll, but he timed it wrong. Like, this one's a little more blatant. The opponent was way behind him, but it still feels bad when you have the read, but you just have the wrong timing. So NinjaKilla not only gets away with rolling under a throw, but gets a punish on that throw as well, and he's going to turn this into huge momentum here for the Wind God. 29%, not bad at all. Tweedy tying the life bars up, but again with these flawless blocks too. That's the other thing. NinjaKilla's flawless block game has been on point. Body Splash has been getting flawless block left and right, and even some of this offense here. Now, Tweedy's has been pretty strong too. You know, we saw him steal that first round with a flawless block even. Is this going to kill? I think he might be alive actually here. This last punch is not going to do it, so NinjaKilla's still alive, but still 46% almost. Wow. That is insane. NinjaKilla running over this quicksand perfectly. Tweedy goes to put a quicksand out. He runs over it. Why did pausing it make it look like shit? He runs over it completely, lands at like the perfect spot to then punish it. This is so clean. And straight into Fatal Blow, right? Like, not gonna fuck around and do a big dumb combo. Not gonna worry about breakaway even if he doesn't have it. I'm just gonna kill you. Dude, I cannot wait. Nightmare Series tomorrow is gonna be sick. Yeah, Tweedy had breakaway, so not even going to bother. And the thing is, too, is NinjaKilla has Warp Needle, so he doesn't have Armor Break. So he couldn't have done an anti-breakaway combo, even. That was the anti-breakaway combo. Fatal Blow for the kill. Although, by the look of the way they're talking, it sounds like this might be first to 3. So that could be set point here for NinjaKilla. Swinging, Warp Needle comes out. Flawless block not going to be there for Tweedy. The pressure... It happens to everybody. Reversal punish? I did not know you could do that. Because this range for Warp Needle, pretty good. It's got decent pushback on it where he's doing it at. Well, okay, maybe... Yeah, he's finishing after this string. Like, he's fairly far right here. This is some distance. Like, a jab is right here, right? This is not jab punishable. But Big Fist actually goes far enough for a reversal punish.
Watch it here, watch it here, watch it here.
Ooh, okay, breakaway comes out. Throw to follow. There is no defensive meter left from NinjaKilla either, so if Tweedy can find an opening, he's got 2 bars. We've seen him do 40%. He can kill, no problem. He just needs the opening. Oh, jeez. What are these crazy mix-ups? Was that an like, micro-duck attempt or something? Jumps out. Throw tech from Tweedy, or from NinjaKilla. Now, NinjaKilla doesn't have Fatal Blow to cash out big damage either. What a play. Flows block on that, and there it is. Tweedy finally able to find the opening, but NinjaKilla putting up a strong fight in that scramble here. Both players have spent their Fatal Blows now, though, so this is going to be an honest final round. Again, the flawless blocks, but I actually didn't realize this. Even if you flawless block Body Splash, he can just block afterward. That is wild.
Another final round between the two. Every game has gone this distance.
All right. No commitment. Flawless block again on that. NinjaKilla's flawless block timings are so good.
It's just
Time freeze. No breakaway. So gonna definitely go for the bigger damage combos when there's no breakaway. Judo chop at the end. 402. Big damage here for Tweedy. Spends his breakaway as well. Oh, no reversal. Big fist, though. He knows he's got a tool for it, but opts not to go for one. Oh, no, that would have been crucial, but the trade there keeps Ninja alive. Warp Needle restand. Look at the distance. Oh, my goodness. Okay, now there's a breakaway. Now, he does have to worry about anti-breakaway, and look at this, dude. NinjaKilla, his crystal ball told him, don't do it. Don't do it, Ninja. And he doesn't. Like, this is a position where Tweedy could have started to do big enough damage that meter was going to start to come back to maybe go for bigger stuff. NinjaKilla just, in the face of death, no fear, doesn't do the thing that would have gotten him killed. Survives this because of it, but ends up getting clipped there by the string, and Tweedy puts one on the board.
This is super good right here. This is a read.
So Tweedy finds himself a game, and NinjaKilla is going to tough it out here with Fujin. We're going to continue to see Fujin on this one, continue to see Skywalker, Air Snow, Warp Needle. So still going with the build that he's had all along. And let's hop into game number 4. This time on the Deadpool, and this is such a fun opening for Fujin players. This backdraft move that Fujin has is so cool. It's such a cool normal. He's doing it this far away, and it's going to hit. It's awesome. Finds the hit. Gets a little damage out of it. Nothing too crazy, but able to get some damage for it for sure. Tweedy answers back with a throw, though, so that's going to start to even things up a little bit. Life lead still in NinjaKilla's favor, but as soon as I said that, the chip actually brought it over to Tweedy. So these guys are dead even so far. Neither one of them has gotten any significant hit. The thing is, when they do, those hits are big. Now NinjaKilla opens it up, forces a breakaway. And the same thing could happen if, Tweedy finds a hit. Ninja is going to be able to break out of it as well. But now, if NinjaKilla finds an opening, it's going to be big. Ooh, no commitment. Interesting. Oh, and there's that flawless block. NinjaKilla has been flawless blocking that move over and over again. So this time he decides to do something about it to get some damage. Throw follows it up as well. Look at that movement. Did you see those wave dashes from NinjaKilla? He's just all over the place. Look at this. Still gets caught by the quicksand though, but NinjaKilla's movement is so crazy. He plays so optimally. You're absolutely right, Toasty. He plays so optimally. And there it is, the chip out. Digging through that meter. That is also the power of Warp Needle. It hits like 4 or 5 times, so it is a great tool for just drilling through that last bit of defensive meter when you're trying to go for a chip out. Not everybody has access to a multi-hitting move like that. Another flawless block from Ninja. Dude, download complete. Alright, body splash opener here for Tweedy. And no defensive meter, so Tweedy comfortable and confident to go for the big damage. And he's going to go for the... I got to be honest, though. So we've seen this from Tweedy, this combo that he does. The normal combo that Tweedy does, 402 damage. He does uppercut, uppercut, back 2-2, quicksand, 402. He goes for a crushing blow combo here. Only gives him 15% extra. I don't know if there was too much scaling from the time thing, but that might have been better off saved to capitalize on bigger damage later. I mean, granted, every little bit counts, so...
Oh, we got him with another flawless block up two.
But that just didn't end up looking like a lot more numbers to me.
Flawless blocks for NinjaKilla. Throw it in the quickest mixes I've ever
Dude,
seen.
wow, Tweedy jumps himself into the corner. And now they're just swinging back and forth. Dude, again, NinjaKilla has been opening him up over and over again with his either flawless block up two or wake up two. It has just been left and right that NinjaKilla has been finding those. There was another flawless block attack on the end of that string. So these aren't even get up attacks. These are just NinjaKilla's flawless block game is too strong. Fujin's flawless block attack has a good trajectory to it that'll end up. It's not a case of like Liu Kang and RoboCop. Some of theirs don't actually go far enough, but Fujin throws his fucking sword. Like, he throws that shit. And because he throws it, it ends up catching a lot of opponents. There's a handful of moves I'm sure that can low profile it. That doesn't seem unheard of, but definitely really, really strong play. Yeah, you love to see it. And, I mean, that is, the power of being such a high caliber player. NinjaKilla is, as many would claim, the best in the scene right now. Sonic Fox is obviously the other contender for that throne right now. It's between those two. And we'll see when... we haven't seen either of them play in the pro competition. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen if we're going to end up having a clash of them. I'm sure that the two of them will at some point clash when we go back to offline. Hopefully soon. Can't wait. But for now, we've got events like this cool GFuel event that they put on. And happy to see NinjaKilla coming out and playing. So shout out to GFuel for putting on a cool, fun event. They put up $4,000 in prize money, which was enough to get Ninja to come out and from hiding. Ninja won this event as well, so he brings home half of that, I think $2K into his pocket, maybe even $25. I don't remember the prize breakdown, but NinjaKilla brought home some big bucks on this one. So shout out to GFuel for putting together a cool event like this to allow the scene to have some cool opportunities. And big ups to NinjaKilla coming out when, even though he's been rusty and kind of hibernating, hasn't been competing, still, when it comes down to being there to play for the big cash, he's there, he's bringing his A game, and he's bringing the victory home. So NinjaKilla proves himself to be almost undefeatable yet again. But thank you guys for watching. That is going to close it out for this episode of Match Analysis, and I will see you guys on the next one.